Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii and we're about to have a DLC in March for GTA Online, kinda like we had with the Last of Us missions, which was technically a second part of an earlier DLC, but this is gonna be a bit more of its own type thing, and it's gonna have to do with the McKenzie airfield hangar, which is located in Grapeseed. So this is the exact location of where it's gonna be if you don't know. Gonna be a pretty cool thing to be able to own a property in Grapeseed, just because previously we really don't have lots to do in Grapeseed, and it's actually a nice little town, so I'm glad that we have more going on over there now. Credit to Lucas and Arthur for this early gameplay, showing off some of the cutscenes we're gonna have with this McKenzie business. We do have a screenshot of what it's gonna be looking like in the in-game website. It's gonna cost $1,475,000, so just under 1.5 million, which honestly for a business, that's not that expensive considering most of the businesses in the game are gonna be a few million, with the exception of some bad ones like motorcycle clubhouse businesses. This business is gonna go through Oscar Guzman, who is a friend of Trevor from story mode, and from this screenshot it looks like the series of missions are going to be called Oscar Guzman Flies Again. Buckle up with co-pilot Oscar Guzman and take on one of the most infamous arms dealerships in Blaine County, but be warned, there are bigger problems than rival smugglers watching your trade route. There's also this image from Yoshi on Twitter showing off a brand new map change we're going to be getting, which looks like a new airstrip somewhere not too far away from the city. It looks like it's on one of the mountains surrounding the city. You can see a little bit of the city on the left corner, and so I'm pretty sure we don't have this airstrip currently, so Rockstar is going to be adding this to the map with this new DLC. Really cool to see that, just because these mountains surrounding the city don't really have too much going on and they don't really have a purpose, so nice to see Rockstar is actually somewhat utilizing them. We're going to be getting two new aircrafts with this DLC. One of them is an absolute beast, but honestly both of them are pretty cool. First one is pretty much a big brother and better version of the Cargo Bob. It's going to be an armored Cargo Bob variant. It's called the DH7 Iron Mule, and it's a much more armored and heavy version of the Cargo Bob, therefore it's able to pick up much heavier vehicles as well. If you try and pick up a Rhino tank or just any other armored heavy vehicle, the Cargo Bob is gonna struggle quite a bit, so the Iron Mule is pretty much a better version for much more difficult tasks, and so the buy it now price is gonna be just under 2.35 million. Trade price is gonna be about 1.75 million dollars. Here are both those aircrafts in action in this gameplay, and so the other aircraft is a bit of a more exciting one, and it's one of the coolest vehicles we have in the game, the Titan 250D, which is gonna have a buy it now price of just under 4.9 million, or a trade price of about 3.65, which is substantially cheaper. So if you can't get the trade price, definitely go for it. It's gonna give us instructions when it actually gets released into the game. Now if you know the McKenzie airfield hangar, you know it's actually a pretty small hangar. It's a small town, it's a small airstrip, it's a small hangar, so I don't know how something like the Titan 250D is gonna fit in such a small hangar, because there's no way it's gonna be able to fit in something that small, just because the Titan 250D is a pretty large aircraft. I know for sure you can store it in your regular hangars, either at the military base or at LSIA, but I'm interested to see if we'll actually be able to store it in such a small hangar like at McKenzie airfield. And in this clip we could see the two different ways of making money. There is a possibility of also having a passive income safe, so possibly three, but these are two confirmed ones. The big and more long-term way of making money is definitely going to be the Oscar Guzman Flies Again, probably a series of missions as we mentioned earlier, and then the quicker money method is going to be the request work option, which is probably like we have with Dax, where you can call Dax on the phone and request some work. It's going to be the same idea as with other contacts of other businesses. It's likely to be just a 5 or 10 minute mission like we have with, for example, security contracts or Fooligan missions, stuff like that. And here is the exact series of missions we were talking about with the Oscar Guzman Flies Again. It does remind me of the menu we have with the Cluckenbell farm raid through Vincent, where you go in the yellow circle and then you have a series of setups and one finale mission. It does look like the same menu. Looks like there's an up and running mission, and then we have 4 setup missions and one finale called the Titan job. Not sure if up and running is considered a setup, but for some reason there's no setup written next to it. There's also footage of a shark attack being integrated into GTA Online. Now, not sure if it's a part of one of the missions that we're going to be able to play, or it's just going to be integrated into free roam. And if we go deep enough in an area of the ocean, we get attacked by a shark. A big question you might be asking yourself is, when is this DLC actually going to be coming out in March? Well, we did get some teasers about this new DLC coming. One of them was actually a message in game on our phone, but another one was in a recent Rockstar Newswire saying this. Stay tuned for more information on the Rockstar Newswire, including details on the latest new update for GTA Online coming next month featuring some sky-high illicit revenue opportunities from an old contact, Oscar Guzman. And if we look at the current GTA Plus event month, it's going to be ending on March 3rd, which is a Monday, meaning very likely to come on March 4th, which is a Tuesday. Usually it ends on a Wednesday, so then they start a new one on a Thursday, but this time it's going to be on a Tuesday, which Rockstar does when they drop new updates. March 4th is the day we should be looking at, and I'll keep you guys updated for some more awesome information coming about this new DLC and showcasing all the new awesome content as well. If you like this video, chances are you're going to like the one on the screen right now. I hope you all enjoy that one, and peace.